I expect you're wondering how this happened, and I can tell you mechanically how it happens. Mechanically, what happened is, after the Dortmund game, the squad hauled me in for a meeting because they were very unhappy that we hadn't made our objectives of reaching the latter stages of the Champions League. Fine. I suggested that we win and lose as a team, and that perhaps if performances had been better, we may have progressed. They didn't like that. We had a bit of a falling out. And once the morale drops in the squad, you are knackered. Knackered. It is impossible to claw it back. I think that's my big failing with FM23 this year, is that I haven't been good enough at managing that. All I know is that we're sitting here looking at probably resigning as Spurs manager a year into the sodding job. I mean, there is a core of a good squad here, like a good young squad, but we haven't got time as Spurs manager to bring these players through. Like, Wayne Holmes is going to be good. Morales is going to be good. Fernandez out on loan is going to be good. Renaud, Chamak, Gohard Danny, wherever Gohard Danny is, he's going to be fantastic. Makoko, usually comes good. Pierre Metz, another good defender. We've got Matt West potentially coming in as well. The transfer Matt West, so he's coming in. He's going to be another good young striker, like a good young player. I don't think we've got the time to bed these players in. And all the other players, they just haven't, you look at 6.9s average, 6.7, just a poor squad. It's a poor squad. The squad dynamics say that we have many players who don't share the same levels of professionalism, and I don't get that either, really, because if you have a look at the dynamics, I don't know why I said it like that. If you have a look at the dynamics, for me, Spirited, all of these are positive, hard-working, strong personality types, right? Spirited maybe could be a little bit wishy-washy, but like resolute, driven, more professional leader and perfectionist, these players should be working their knackers off, trying to perform as well as they could, and covering up for, the light-hearted, fairly determined, fairly ambitious and balanced players. It's not a situation we had like at bloody, Millenarios, where they were all balanced, except for like one dude. I feel like what I want to do is sack Tottenham off and go down to like League 2. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I want to stay at Spurs. I don't know whether I want to drop down. I do know what I'm going to do is continue on a couple of days, and we'll see what's... My audio peaked then. That's interesting. What if I put you there? Audio thingy. You cover on the side of the screen, but doesn't matter. Yeah, then I'll see what they want to do, I think. I don't... Squad planning, whatever. Oh, my tea's going to get cold. Board are very... Oh, here we go. Board are very disappointed. Supporters are very disappointed. The board has set the initial budget. A transfer budget of 30 million? No, it's not enough to improve this squad. That is not enough to improve this squad. So, yeah. Yes, I do. I do wish to resign as... Oh, look, Bayern Munich's up. Oh, well, then. That changes things. Let's have a look at Bayern Munich, shall we? If we can get the job. What do they want? Sign players based in Germany, play attacking football, play entertaining football, sign German players. Sure, let's apply. Why not? What we've got going on in League 2? Doncaster? Doncaster are usually... I think I've had a Doncaster save before. Where are they? Where did they finish? They finished in 13th, and they were predictive of... Well, they were... Okay, so they were relegated the season before. Had a pretty poor first season down in League 2. That could be fun. Getting Doncaster back up into League 1, that could be quite fun. I always thought they had a good youth setup though. Or was that Crew? I'm thinking of Crew, not Doncaster. I'm thinking of Crew. Definitely been struggling with FM23 to find fun in it. Like Alianza Petrolera, we could go there. No thanks. I find the morale system is a little bit too powerful this year. I just think it's ridiculous that once the morale drops even slightly, once it takes even a hint of a dent, you're knackered. Like, I don't find that to be a good way of managing handling morale. Weirdly, funnily enough, do you remember how Football Manager 23 was when it launched, and the match engine was a little bit crazy? It was all a little bit weird. Apart from the long balls over the top, that was awful. But it was a little bit weird. It was a little bit chaotic. I liked that version of FM23 quite a lot. Since the sort of like full release and then the January update, I've really struggled with it. I mean, I'm hoping that FM24 grabs me again, because being Juventus, would you be keen on taking such a role? And so them, yeah, sure, I'd take on Juventus. What was I saying? Yeah, but I'm hoping that FM24 recaptures some of the joy of Football Manager for me, because being a Football Manager content creator and not enjoying playing Football Manager makes things really difficult. It's really hard. Still enjoy making the videos, don't get me wrong. I enjoy making the videos and editing and all that sort of stuff. But the actual act of playing Football Manager this year, it just leaves me feeling quite tired. Agent I's Juventus job. Do I want another ridiculously high pressure job? Watford? Get Watford back in the Premier League? Oh, I could be one of Watford's managers. one of their 11,000 managers that they've had. Alright, so about a month later now, I think. Good, a couple of weeks later. Bayern Munich didn't want to give me the job, apparently. Opting against shortlisting you due to the strength of the other candidates, they feel I would have been an acceptable fit for the club's ambitious future vision for the future. This is mainly the result of your strong commitment towards signing players based in the same nation as your club. I don't really know that I did that, except for Millonarios, where all you could really get was Colombians. So, I guess that counts. One job that did come up that I was tempted by, or am tempted by, Atletico Nacional. Shock return to Colombia with the club that was sort of running me quite close every single time. That's intriguing to me. That is intriguing. Whether or not I would get the job because fierce rivals, I mean, I'll apply for it. Why not? Yeah, that would be fun. But Bayer Leverkusen. Interview process is over. Oh, that's all right. But Bayer Leverkusen have offered me an interview. I feel I've been an acceptable fit for the club's somewhat scaled back vision for the future. Now, I had a little look at the I can't see it now. We'll see it in the interview, right? Because we're going to attend. But basically, it was they want high profile players, which I don't really care about, but I guess I can sign high profile players, and entertaining football, which I can't really do. But they were predicted to have finished 5th in the league, and they finished in 11th. So, you know, I guess they're a Tottenham. They're a Tottenham of Germany, I guess. You know, predicted to have done quite well, but didn't. So, of course, I'm the manager to take over and turn that round. I have some reservations regarding the fact you've never managed in this country. The fact I've known various... Yeah, I don't think it matters. I've worked successfully. That's a lie. This is a chance. Yep. What went wrong at your previous club? I don't think that matters. I'll be working in a completely different environment. You're up for a few jobs right now. Are you hedging your bets? I'm exploring my options. Fernando, thank you very much. You've previously been embroiled in media controversies citing your inability to command support of your players. Now, that's true. That is true. That happened a long time ago. I've learned from those mistakes. Could I be looking for a candidate capable of performing to a competition expectation, something our last manager did not do? I've got a good record. No, I don't. I'm all about the process. It will lead to good results. Eventually, don't be blinded by short-term outcomes. Give me a project. How would you feel about working with our current director, Tim Steidton? Yeah, sure. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, he looks very happy. Look at him. Very happy chap. I'll work with Tim. Yeah. I won't need a budget. I don't plan on making any changes. Right, high reputation players work within the wage budget. 4-year contracts for first team players, and that's it. And they just want to qualify for the Europa League. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? It does sound like Tottenham. Oh, it's an exciting future. Let's move on. I've no request to propose. Let's leave the meeting. I've also applied for the Espanyol job. Espanyol, what was it? RCD Espanyol de Barcelona. But I'm going to Barcelona in a few weeks, actually. It's going to be really nice. Espanyol are currently, well, they got relegated in 19th. But I was talking about a project. You know, they've bounced around in League One for a long time. And then there must have been some financial things going on in 21-22. If someone knows, let me know down in the comments. And then they've come back up, got relegated, went out of business. I don't know what that dotted line is. And they've just stuck around for a little bit. So I think a run in Liga, what do they call it? The other one, the Spanish Championship. I think a run in that with RCD Espanyol de Barcelona, with their amazing kits, by the way, look at these amazing kits, could be fun. Oh, they've changed it. So they just want a top half finish next season and work within the wage budget. 4-year contracts for first-team players. Sign high-reputation players. Keep director. I mean, you can't really sign high-reputation players on 33 million is the thing, board. And then they want to qualify. They want to qualify for the Europa Conference League. Then they want to qualify for the Champions League. Let's go to Germany. Let's go to bloody Germany. 17.5 grand a week. Sure, I'll take that. 2 years. Can I get? If I qualify for the Champions League, can I get a 275 grand bonus? Yes, I can. Great. All right, there we go. Manager of Bayer Leverkusen. I don't think I've ever managed Leverkusen before. I know nothing about them. Brendan Rodgers was the previous manager. Well, there's someone to live up to. I'm 44 in this save. 44 when he's 38 in real life, by the way. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football. The appointment of a 44-year-old who recently spent time away from club football, and he's sure to place plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time. The agent arrives with a record of 127 wins. That's pretty good. 56 draws and 67 defeats. It's their 125th season. Oh, no pressure. No pressure. Grand. Players currently unhappy. Two of them. Wants to leave for continental football. I'll tell you what, we won't get into all this now. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Just a quick look. What have we got? It's a mismatch, a mishmash of abilities here, isn't it? Some of these players just aren't going to make it, are they? Some of them are just not going to make it. But they're good to have around, I guess. Anyway, right, we won't get into this just yet. I will go away and figure this out. We'll have a look at the squad. Because I really see we need some reinforcements in places. Yeah, I'll go away and have a look at the squad and see what we've got. Actually, while we're here, let's have a quick look at the dev centre. No players worth noting. Good. I thought it was excellent youth recruitment. Thought they had excellent youth recruitment potential. I mean, he's all right. Alexander Steeler. He could play. He could play up in the first team. Come on for a bit. He's got 14 finishing. Look at that. He'll get some goals. Missing some coaches. There's a lot to do. Right. Anyway. I will go away and I'll have a look at the squad and figure out what we're going to do and be back here in the next episode, probably for our first Bundesliga games. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the club that sticks. Because if it's not, I'm probably going to call an end to the manager's journey for FM23 and do some other things for the meantime. But hopefully not. But Bayer Leverkusen, don't let me down, and I won't let you down. We'll do a deal. You don't let me down, I won't let you down. Deal? Good. I'm away next week, so there probably won't be any episodes. I've got a thing. Got some friends doing some things with some friends. So yeah, I'll be back the week after. Hopefully with 3 episodes, but it will be at Bayer Leverkusen. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Leave a like on the channel. I always do that. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you back here very, very soon for some more Manager's Journey. All the best. Cheers. Bye.